Ooh. 20 cents. Ooh. $0.50. We end this video while Roger sees if there's any more money lying on the road. Kefalonia, where the roads are paved with gold. Well, coins anyway. They're hot. Bloody hell. It's Friday again. Welcome back to the channel, guys. For those of you who visited the PayPal and Coffee page this week, thank you ever so much. As I've said before, you really are helping me make these videos. I'm pretty humbled by the whole thing, to be fair, but thank you ever so much for doing that. For those of you who hit this like, share and subscribe on the YouTube channel, thank you ever so much as well, because that really helps, and we're nearly at 1,000 and I'm itching to get there, I can tell you that for nothing. So, I mean, it'd be a big achievement for us all, wouldn't it, you know? So, where have we got this week? Well, as you know, I like to meet some of you when you're out here on holiday. So this week I met a lovely couple, Maureen and Neil. Now, I've said it that way around because he was cruising for a bruising, as you'll see in the video. Lovely couple, into the bikes. They got a Z1000. I mean, not one like the Black Pearl. Oh no, much. Well, I mean, the Black Pearl's got a certain amount of class about it, but this is a classic Z1000. Anyway, they were really into the bikes. The time just flew by. I really enjoyed your company, guys, and hope to see you out here again soon. So, what else have we got this week? Well, look at this road. Look at that for a road. Yes, this week I'm exploring a back road that I didn't even know was here. As you can see over in the distance there, a bit hazy the day, over in the distance there we've got Kefalonia. Around the corner will be Scala and Poros. If I walk over here a little ways, you'll be able to see the peninsula just out at Lordas. You can see it all from up here, guys. You can see where the ferry goes out. In fact, you can see there's a Kinthos ferry in at the moment there. You can see St Thomas, where I go swimming after a hard day's work on the YouTube channel. I don't think you can quite make out the airport, but yeah, you can see my house from here. And a little bit further down the road you can actually make out the Three Humps and the Castle Mountain and the road that runs from Poros into Augustoli, the main drag. Yeah, the views up here are spectacular, so it's well worth a watch, this video, guys, because I didn't know this was here. And if you don't fancy the beach, just want to take in the views, the vineyards, there's some vineyards up here, quite a lot of farmland. As you can see, there's a big vineyard down there. It's well worth a drive. So, without further ado, let's crack on with the video. Here we are, it's another Meet the Viewers at bar 7. So, who have we got today then? Introduce yourselves.
That's Neil. Oh, no. I'm Maureen. No, I'm Neil. That's Maureen. Hiya.
He's cruising for a bruising, as we used to say. So, where are you from?
Draycott, little village in Derbyshire.
Oh yeah, a little fishing village. I've been there a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
And where are you staying?
We're staying down in Kefalonia this time.
Oh
well,
yeah, nice.
every time for the past 7 years. So yeah, found somewhere we like and just keep going back.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Have you got a hire car or a bike or a scooter or a quad? Because
we've got a car. We did scooters when we came on package holidays, but now we do our own thing.
Yeah.
Get a car. Sometimes we go all over the place, and one year we were here for 2 weeks and the car didn't turn the wheel for 10 days.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've done that. Then you're worried about the money you've spent, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I did ask them that because. Go on, tell them what you've got lurking in your garage at home.
Well, we're quite into our bikes, like Rouge is, and I've got a Z1, 1975, and also a Royal Enfield 650 Insight.
Oh yeah, see, good bike that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good news, they are.
It's, but you know, when you get on the scooter here, it's
Bit of a letdown.
I'm a bit reluctant to go around in in shorts and t-shirts.
Oh, well, yeah, there is that, yeah. Although I have been known to come up from St Thomas Beach in shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a, yeah.
But it's only 5 minutes from my house, so
But then again, there's not a lot of traffic on the road here.
no.
Unless you go into the middle of August holiday.
Yeah. On a Monday.
On a Monday. When you need to pay your bills.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are your plans for the day? Apart from meeting me, of course.
Not from meeting you, yeah. We're back to Kefalonia because we've been on a boat trip on Tuesday. On the Queen Bee.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very good. Much recommended. Well, it must be good. We've been 4 or 5 times now.
Yeah.
So it's it's just a great time. Great time. So we're back to Kefalonia. Probably down the beach tomorrow. Into Scarlet on Saturday for the F1 and Sunday for the F1.
Oh, yeah, of course, the F1.
The carpet with milk.
Is that mine? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Here comes some more of Macus's famous drinks.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
And what's your name?
Sophia.
Sophia.
Thank you very
Yours?
much.
Neil.
Nice to meet
And that's
you.
Maureen. And that's Ruby.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, they know me.
Do you know him? Do you know him?
Yeah.
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 I come here occasionally.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah, so if you, I can tell you one place you can get a big bike if you want one.
Yeah.
Unicorn in Lassie, but they've got a place up here in Lordas.
That's it.
Yeah, as you go out of Lordas into Vlahata, across the bridge,
Yeah.
then you start getting all the shops and stuff on the
Oh,
right
I
hand
think I know
side.
what you
Yeah.
mean. The one in
Yeah.
Lassie, is it opposite Brooker's house?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
exactly
They'll
what you
do. I think they did have some 600s, but I think they've got something even bigger than that now. I spotted the other day with one of their badges on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they're a good company as well.
Are they?
Yeah. I've had bikes off them for years now. Yeah.
We'd have to start bringing actual paid-for luggage then because we like to bring our own crash helmets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
My crash helmet's been all around the world. Oh, thank you,
You're welcome. You will.
thank you.
Cheers. Enjoy.
Thank you.
And believe it or not, Rugy, we've come this year and last year for 3 weeks and luggage only.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can, leave some stuff with somebody you're staying
That's
with.
what we do.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we do.
So there's a top tip. Yeah, these two are hardened travellers now, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
You know, the important things like the beach towels,
Yeah,
snorkels,
crash helmet.
That's it, yeah. We might be able to do that next time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But you don't want to leave too much because they're just doing it as a favour for
Yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
but it's nice that it's done and come back and just the towels are clean. And
Yeah,
everything's just there.
yeah.
It's funny how when you come on holiday, you find somewhere that you feel as soon as you left home, your holiday begins.
Yeah.
Because you know exactly where you're going to. People might say, oh, but that's silly, you know, the world's a big place. Yeah, but once you find your niche place,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
spot on.
And this
Absolutely.
place is a bit of a boomerang island, isn't it, really? Everybody
Oh gosh, yeah.
everybody I know that's been once comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking to some people yesterday and they said, oh, it's our first time, but we'll be back.
Yeah.
We think it's lovely.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
We do, obviously, because
Yeah.
we keep coming back.
Although we did do Paxos last year, didn't we? for 2
As
weeks?
well.
Yeah, as well as him. I can't leave this place out.
No.
That's the problem,
Yeah.
It's great. We've already booked for next year for 3 weeks.
Yeah. So there you go.
So you might be seeing us again.
Yeah. I look forward to it,
Yeah.
yeah.
And what's the rest of your day then, Rudy?
Me, well, I go filming on a Thursday, so I'm already got about 4 videos ahead of myself. So I might go and have a look round, scout a few places out for filming for next week, and then go and do that. That's probably what I'll do.
Yeah, it was some of the places you've pointed out we're going to go to, especially the 2 beaches up, is it above Fiscardo?
Oh yeah, Sophia and the one where Captain Corelli's
Yeah.
mandolin was filmed, where they
Yeah.
threw Pelagia in the sea.
That's it.
Pelagia.
Yeah.
Not that I'm obsessed or anything.
No, I bet she looks a bit different now.
Well, yeah, but so do I.
Yeah. There's chances for you, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did actually go to the little church underneath the bridge yesterday.
Oh
as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
Which was driven over the bridge.
Oh,
Loads and
dozens
loads
of
of
times.
times.
Dozens
Yeah,
of
yeah.
times. We never actually stopped. We
Yeah.
did yesterday. What a cracking place.
Well, because of the channel, I've started doing that now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never been there, but I've passed it. I'll go
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
done that one?
No, I filmed it, but and a
Yeah.
lot of my friends have gone down in there, but
Yeah.
I've not been. so.
Beautiful.
It is
Absolutely
very nice.
stunning inside.
Maybe,
Absolutely
maybe
fantastic.
that's where I'll go today.
It is lovely, honestly. I would really recommend it. Yeah, so it's. But apart from that, it's just chill out. I think really.
Yeah.
You know, we've been here a week. We're here for another 2 weeks. So there's always something to do.
There is, yeah.
Always somewhere. Always somewhere different.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason we watch your channel. Top tip. So we thought, well, why should we do the research when we can get somebody else to do it for us?
Let Rudgy do it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, it's brilliant. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
And with that, I'm going to drink my coffee, I think.
yeah.
So say bye-bye.
So, goodbye, viewers.
And it's on with the video.
Yeah.
Well, I'm currently above the Rebola factory. Yeah, get goats on there now, I suppose, but you're not going to grow any produce, are you? Don't get me started. Anyway, it is actually quite a good place to do all that sort of stuff because we get a lot of sunshine, so why they haven't done it in the past is beyond me. Did you know they're switched off here more than they're switched on? They get too hot. Yeah, anyway, never mind. Not going to get political on you. I don't really care either way, so long as I'm allowed to ride my motorbike. So down there we've got Erasmus, the monastery there, you can see it there quite clearly. Rebola factory to its left. They did a wine tasting recently actually there. The zigzaggy bit of road you can see is actually a side road, and they have the market there. Now yesterday there was the festival. We've had a lot of religious festivals this week. There was one for the anyway, the snakes with the cross on the head. See, I don't know an awful lot about Greek religion, really. I'm trying to learn about it. I find it quite interesting. But anyway, yeah, Erasmus is the patron saint of this country, of this island, I think, from what I can gather. I haven't read a lot about it. You'll correct me in the comments, I'm sure. So they had a religious festival yesterday to do with him. There's a market there I love to go with. It was entirely my own fault. I didn't meet the viewers instead. So. But I don't regret that because I met some wonderful people. We mobbed Bar 7 by accident. Started off, I met two wonderful viewers. We were having a good old chat, and then some other people come in and recognised me. So we included them in the conversation. And then a good friend of mine turned up who watches the channel, who I've known before the days of the channel. And yeah, we had a great time anyway. And Makis is a good sport. He put up with us all. So yeah, I'm not quite sure where I'm going today because I missed that. I was supposed to film that, so that's a bit of a hole in my diary now. Black Pearl's doing really well. She needs a good wash. Poor old thing. She does get ridden. Yeah, we're going to see if we can crack the 5,000 mile barrier together this year. I don't think that's going to be difficult. Anyway, let's get out of this solar panel farm and see what else we can find. Some nice villages down this road. Actually, if you want to come up here, that's a good point. If you go to the Rebola factory, you see where the cars are travelling along there out that way towards Liana's wonderful restaurant and the castle. If you're coming the other way, you turn left to go to the village and then back out to the mountain road. I've turned right and come down the side of the monastery and then just follow the tarmac road. And it will bring you to a sign that says Vlahata, Poros and all that sort of stuff. I'm just following my nose today to see a road I've not really explored before. So let's go. Right, so there you go for your bearings. I've just come up from the Rebola factory and I'm going to turn right now. Where I just spoke to you from see where we go. It says on the signpost up there, Blahata Masada, so it's heading back towards where I live. We'll see, won't we? Nicky's developed a bit of a cam chainy, sort of a tick 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 clang 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 clang. Yeah. Gonna have to investigate that when I get home. Probably needs adjusting, or the timing chain tension has gone, one of the two. Right, so let's crack on. Come on, Nicky, off we go. Doesn't she sound great? Never get bored with that sound. One thing I like about riding a motorbike is the smells, the sensations. Them two must have just come out of the shower, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Oh yeah, the views up here are pretty good, guys. Nice bit of tarmac. Yeah, this will be good, Nicky. Let's pull up here. Yep, that will be very good. I'll turn you off, Nicky, because you need to save some petrol and you don't want to be getting up, do you? Bury your stand. Come on, that's a good girl. There you go. Completely losing it now, talking to me bike. Oh yeah, that's nice. Right. Well, I enjoyed that riding. That was this road here, guys. Look at it, it's all brand new. Look at that. How come nobody told me about that? My Greek friends, I know that you worry about me riding my bike, but that bit of road is fantastic. Now I know it's here, I'm going to come up here a lot. And it explains a lot, because you can just see the hill that my house sits behind. In fact, you can probably see my house from here, I would think. I've forgotten, the name escapes me for the minute. The Nikos, my new Greek friend who lives in Athens but lived in the village, grew up in the village, told me the name of it and I've forgotten. He'll have to send me an email with all this information on so I can remember it. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I've been watching lights going along here for months now, thinking, well, how are they getting up there? I don't understand. Anyway, yeah, what a great bit of road. If you've got a minute and you're not really into particularly going anywhere, I recommend coming up here. Look at the view. If you don't want to go up the mountain, because I know a lot of you are scared of the mountain roads, just look at that. Huh. Really? I've missed all that for all this time? Oh, I don't know. Wow. My ears have just popped, so I can hear myself now. That's never a good thing. Trust me on that. Yeah, so I'm getting my bearings a bit now. So yeah, my house is that first hill there. I'm at the bottom of that, more or less. More or less. That's my village anyway down there. You can see the church from here actually. And then we've got Lordas there. So Trapezaki will be the next point of call. I'm trying to see where St Thomas Beach is. I think that must be down there. Posada, where the ferry comes and goes from. Oh, you can see it all from here. What a great find this is. And there's the house that I've been looking at with binoculars through to work out what it was. What a great bit of road. Yeah. New tarmac, good views. What more could you want? And you can't say I don't take you to places off the beaten track, because this is right off the beaten track. I happen to notice as you come up from the Ribolla factory, if you're hungry, you don't have to use the tavernas down that area. As you come up from the Ribolla factory, as I said, just follow the tarmac road. There is a taverna on the right hand side. Didn't look very open as I came past, but then we are in the afternoon now, with siesta time now. So most people out the sticks will be sleeping, I would think. But this is great. I recommend this trip. We'll find out where it comes out at the bottom, and then you'll have two ways into it, won't you? So we'll press on. Nikki's getting impatient like she does. Still thinks she's pretty sexy. And I know a lot of you two, you lot do as well. Because yeah, Nikki seems to have her fans. The other day I was asked where she was. I said she's in the shade below bar 7, and people went down and photographed her. I must admit I'm getting attached to her, but I am going to get myself a Harley out here if I can't bring Wayward Child out, because custom motorbikes have been a huge part of my life. I have a massive passion for them, and I haven't given up on building a few while I'm here. It's going to be very difficult, but since when has that ever stopped me? Yeah. Anyway, let's crack on. I digress. I'm going to drink my water and we'll crack on. Well, we're still on the road on the way back to Vlahata. That's the main road you can see there that runs between Argostoli and Poros, the port, and that's the castle, Erasmus Castle, where the wonderful Rosa and Sparrow have their place for lunches. And the lovely Leanna has her restaurant, the Olive Lounge. There's the two humps and my village down there, where the first hump is. That's my village. I already explained this to you in the last section, didn't I? But we're getting a different perspective of it now. The road's gone from brand new tarmac to the old stuff, but I have to say I'm not falling over. It's pretty rough. You wouldn't want to fall off a motorbike onto it. It's pretty rough, but that means that you get a bit more grip, so can't have it both ways, I suppose, guys. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. My goodness. I do get you some views, don't I? Look at that. I'm going to come up here a lot. I don't know why I never came up here before. I think possibly I've been put off because traditionally a lot of these roads tend to be like this. This one probably was the same until recent years, I would think. That's probably why. And of course now I'm living there, I tend to find a lot of places that I didn't used to go before, didn't have the time. Right, let's crack on. It's like the Buckets photograph album. I was up there a minute ago and now I'm down here, but the views just keep coming. I mean, look at the hills and then up the mountain, and the place I can see from my house is a vineyard. It's quite interesting. I didn't realise that. Looks like they might have the odd event there because they've got a big area outside. As you can see, the road is still really good. A little bit narrower here, that's about it. Let's carry on. Ah, there's a nice house. Look at that one. So from up here you can see all the swimming pools. Yeah, that is a splendid house there. Look at that one. My goodness. Somebody's pretty well heeled who owns that. But, you know, I love the house I've got. I'm very lucky to get what I've got. Okay, so I've turned left off that road now because there are some ridiculously beautiful villas along here. One of them's called the Ionian View, and yeah, it is. I mean, it says no entry down there, so God knows what's down there, but you can see the sort of views. And there goes one of the fire planes, keeping us all safe. So let's see what's down this road and then we'll crack on. Right, so I went down to the right off this road, and it just went back into old-time Kefalonia, really. But this is why that one house is called Ionian View. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, wow. Yeah, I think you've certainly made it if you own something up here. Don't know what to say about that, really. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, that's the road I've just come down there. We're going to head down that way now. I'm not sure where that brings us out. Probably Villahatta, I would think. I don't know. We'll see, and I'll report back in a minute. Right, so there's your signage. We've just come down there, and we're heading down that way. I'm not quite sure what's in that direction. That's for another day. In fact, I'll look it up on the map. But I mean, my goodness, these houses are just perched on the edge of the cliff. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness me. Let's go and get a beer. Yeah, so there you go. This video has only come about because I missed that. I'd like to know what a rich buffet is. I know what wine is. Yeah. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? Look, it looks like they can take the numbers off so they can change the dates and use that again. Clever. I like that. Now that will save the planet, you see. Never mind all these flying saucer plastic things. Ooh. 20 cents. Ooh. $0.50. We end this video while Roger sees if there's any more money lying on the road. Kefalonia, where the roads are paved with gold. Well, coins anyway. They're hot. Bloody hell. Well, those of you who know the island will know where this is. You've got the Hatter in that direction. This is the main road through to Argostoli, the top road. We've just come down there. So if you want to visit that bit of road without going all the way to the revolver factory and back on yourself, you can actually cut through that way. Nice little cut through. Didn't realise I didn't realise where it went until today, so I'm well chuffed with that. How did I not know about that? I went to look at a house up that way. But I mean, guys, wasn't that absolutely stunning? Look at those places up there perched on the hill. Fantastic. And I found 90 cents on the floor. Kefalonia, where the roads are paved with coins. 90 cents. It serves me right picking them up. They burnt a hole in my pocket, as my gran would say, but literally because it was very hot. Anyway, I think I might go down to Waikiki or somewhere like that and get a beer. As I said in the videos before, I don't drink a lot, but these days, because I can't get carried away. But I have managed to do a small beer every now and then. Most of the bars know me, they'll only give me a small beer anyway. Yeah, what an interesting ride out. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so I know it's not 40 degrees, but it's in the high 30s, and it was pretty warm on that last video I just did. So I thought I'd treat myself, come down to St Thomas Beach. It's 5 minutes from where I live, and get myself a cool beer. But I've been in the sea for about half an hour, and I've cooled right off. Although the sea temperature is great, because as you can see, it's a little bay, so it's quite shallow, so you get quite a way out. As you can see, that young lady over there stood up. So the water's quite warm, and as you swim out, it gets cooler, which is good news. So let's go and get a pint. Well, half a litre perhaps. Still getting used to that. Yeah, half a litre. Let's do that. Yeah, and I found it wasn't 90 euros, it was 90 cents I found on the road between La Hatta and Argostoli. Maybe the roads are paved with gold. My advice, if it's in front of you and you can do it, I'd do it, because life is short and you could have all this. Yeah, let's get a beer. Well, there you go. Quick beer break, which I've just had up there. And I'm not dry yet, so I'm going to do something I'd never recommend normally. I have got shoes on. I'm going to ride the bike back in a pair of shorts. Now, James, I can hear him shouting at the camera. Yes, it's not a good idea to ride a motorbike with no crash helmet, in shorts and a t-shirt. People do it here. I'm not recommending it, but it is 5 minutes from the house. But anything could happen in that 5 minutes, but I will be careful. But like I say, I'm not condoning that. That's my get out of jail as far as YouTube and the fun police are concerned. If you come in here and you're going to ride a motorbike, ride it in the correct gear. Helmet, protective armour, all the stuff that sucks the life out of it all. Anyway, I'm going to get back on the bike and head on out. I need to try that taverna out. It's always quiet. I'm not quite sure why. I'm going to ask Makis about this place, because it's quiet and I like that. That's quite noisy and I'm not keen on that, so we'll see. I'll get back to you. I'm off back home. So on the way home, which is literally 5 minutes back to where I live, this is one of the many fires that we've had during the heat wave. We have them every year. It's just something that Kefalonians are used to, and Greeks in general. I would imagine Spain and all the places that the British press are reporting on are pretty much the same. And yes, I'm not denying sometimes they get out of hand. If the wind's in the wrong direction and it's getting close to the evening and they can't launch the planes, it will get out of hand. But as you can see, it made a bit of a mess of the corner of this field, but they got it out pretty quickly, and there's been lots of those this year. You're not going to get, you know, high 30s, sometimes 40s degrees of heat for 2 months and not have that. I mean, if you look how close it is to the side of the road, me and a friend of mine, Marion, we think it was probably a cigarette or something. Could be anything, could be a bottle that's chucked out, a cigarette, whatever. So if you're coming in on holiday, firstly, don't worry about the fires too much, because that's the fire brigade's department. And secondly, don't chuck a cigarette out the window or a bottle or anything like that, because it can cause this, and it does get out of hand sometimes. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. As you can see, the tree survived even. Still green leaves on the top of it. Yeah, wildfires. It's something that's always been happening. It just worries me that the press are trying to make out that it's all a new thing and we're in a heat wave. As I said earlier, they reckon it's the coldest July and August in 30 years on the Greek press. But anyway, I'm not a political channel, I just thought I'd show you. It has, however, scorched the living daylights out of the power cable pole. They've had to put a new one in. Good lads, aren't they? Look at that, straight in. Yeah, they haven't hooked it up properly yet, but it's there. Anyway, onward and upward. Well, there you go, another week, another video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. We're going to do a few outtakes with me and Paul at the end of some of these videos. As some of you know, Beer Grylls has gone back to the UK, or had gone back to the UK. He's probably back as this video airs, because he doesn't like the extreme heat. As I said before, you know, the press in the UK are trying to make out we're boiling. Well, it hasn't actually been as hot as it was last year, as far as I can remember. It's always very hot this time of year, July and August. So Beer Grylls and the Terminator usually go back to see the grandchildren. That's what they did. Me and Paul were left, well, you'll see, looking after, it was supposed to be a little vegetable patch. It's more like a blooming field. And after the first 2 weeks we'd had enough. It was too hot to be doing that sort of stuff, but anyway, we did it, we looked after it for him, and he's come back to well, not a lot left because obviously we had the benefit of the crop. But you'll see that in the outtakes. We had a bit of a laugh. We continued the Friday night club tradition. So I'll put those in, and there'll be some outtakes of this little trip. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit like, share and subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride. I'll do my best to entertain you. And thanks ever so much for your support, guys. Without you, I couldn't do this, and I like doing it. So let's keep it going. Catch you guys later on the next one. Thanks for watching. And I guess that's the only problem if you're going to be racing around here on a bike. See, he just come round, didn't know whether to stop or not, slowed right up, oblivious to anybody else on the road. Yeah, now there's a point in case, while we're on the outtakes. If I can be... I can't go anywhere, can I? Cut! Take 2. 3, 2, 1. Right, if I could just be serious on these outtakes for a minute. A gentleman who was driving from that direction down that direction saw me in the bike and slowed right up to have a look at the view. If you're on holiday, please don't do that. Look in your mirror. If there's nothing behind you, pull over somewhere safe, off the road maybe. You know, that's a blind bend there. It only takes one of the locals to come whizzing round there on the motorbike, got an accident, and the ambulances can take up to an hour to get to you. They will get to you, but you know, of course. Would you know how to explain where you are? I live here and I think I'd have a job. Anyway, I'll get off my little soapbox. That's enough of that. Just be careful, use your mirrors and your eyes, and just sort of take the rule that I take. Everybody's out to kill you. Other than that, it's very safe. Oh dear, I don't know. What a view, look at that. And listen to that. Not a sound. Now I know I'm slightly deaf in one ear because of my accident, but... Right, Nicky, I'm going to get on you and ride you to within an inch of your life. That's what I'm going to do. Well, maybe I'm just going to ride reasonably quickly, briskly, maybe. Well, maybe I'm just going to ride to within the speed limits because I don't want to condone any bad habits, do I? You know, any illegalities. Is that even the word? I don't know. Anyway, is the backup van arrived yet? I could do with a... No? Oh, better go and find them then. Yet again. I'll come in, so now I'm going to have to stop. See, you're right in the middle of your intro, and holidaymakers pull up and take photographs. Oh dear. Take 2. Look at his melons, Mum.
Today, we are cooking melons.
Lovely pair of melons our Paul's got.
Yeah.